Yo yo.
Yo, yo, yo. I I seen the comment come in and said the stream froze, and then I don't know. I was like, oh, did it fix itself? And then you didn't answer, and then I was just like chilling, and you didn't say anything for a while. I was like, well, I guess the stream like died.
Yay, it froze mid-jump attack then turned off.
Froze mid jump attack? That's new. Do you did you end up getting on, or are you getting on? Did you clean your boy's bed yet?
Just now getting up to clean them, might not even get on tonight.
That's okay.
I usually roll up when I get home then get on. I haven't even rolled up yet.
No.
I feel like I've never seen you invade before.
Invade? Yeah, I guess that's kind of a good point. We can try it out.
Imagine getting ganked by 3 level 500 sorcerers.
Yeah, okay, well, we just wasted my stamina. You already did those buffs over there.
Vale makes no sense to me. I probably need to rerun through his area on another character to get the lore. All I know is that Guy Eigen despises him.
Excuse me.
Damn man, I really gotta find a way to avoid this 9-5 slavery scam.
Yeah, I know, I feel you, man.
I'm too tired to take care of any responsibilities, already ready to give up on most hobbies.
Yeah, that happens, man.
Red Nom is a rare sight to be seen.
He just disappeared. That's not fair. I had too many things in my inventory. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck it is against them.
Yay man, invasions are a whole different world. Especially in Elden Ring, cause most of them are 3v1.
Yeah.
I think that's why majority of Elden Ring invaders adjust sweats.
Maybe, yeah.
Goddamn.
I was coming for you.
Ah, so close.
That was close. That was close. It just showed him down there.
You can use Phantom Finger.
Phantom finger. What does that do?
Respawns you. Sometimes it puts you in the same spot though, which is annoying.
Now, I waved.
Ow, the first step you might get a fellow invader here.
Okay, look, host, I'm trying to fight your friend here. If you want to play games, then I'll go for you first, alright? Like, Jesus.
Those to keep exposing themselves to backstabs.
Those keep exposing themselves to backstabs.
Those heavy weapons have slow recovery, super easy to backstab once you learn.
Nice.
And backstabs give you invincibility iframes, so they're really good to catch when fighting multiple people.
Okay. So I respawned and it spawned me in the same spot.
Yay, I don't know what makes that happen, but it happens a lot.
Like, all three of them are spamming sorceries. Look, that guy's got a seal in his hand. That guy's got a staff. And the other guy's got a staff. All three of them spamming sorceries in this tiny ass room.
Do you have any get off me options?
No, what, like emotes you mean?
And a explosive AL or pushback spell or Ash of War.
No, I don't think so. No, I mean, I probably do, but I don't know of any to use.
Hey!
Yo, really? I emoted and everything, and you guys are just gonna start spamming shit? Oh my god.
Doesn't matter how nice you are or what you do, they'll always see you as a red.
I guess. But that guy literally emoted, looked at me, stood there, started walking side to side with me, and then the
Welcome
host...
to Elden Ring Invasion, rolling on the floor laughing.
Fuck it.
Especially with the DLC still being in its first month, a lot more casual players are back, so it's harder to find the seasoned or honorable O. It's raining right now, with means or fire damage negating is increased.
Yeah, wait for your hunter to come
Watch
over
out
here.
for the hunter. We're getting invasions super fast for a level right now.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you go with your level, isn't it?
remember few months ago it would take forever to find people at level 300.
At level 300? Of course.
Hey! Hey!
No, man, one of you. What the fuck was that? What was the point in saying hi?
Also don't forget the enemies are on our side.
Yeah, you're crouching for nothing. You're garbage. All three of you just attacked me with sorceries and fucking spam moves. What was the point in saying hi?
Filthy casuals.
Filthy casuals, Wireless. Filthy fucking casuals.
They know not of the way.
Wow. No, they're going into the boss
What
fight.
do you like the best, invasions, luring invaders, or boss co-op?
I don't know. I think I like boss fights better than invasions. Invasions is kind of annoying.
Have you tested 2 extra damage Lettuce Cave gives you yet?
No, I haven't.
Are you full complete with the DLC already?
I think so. Where is,
I'm pretty sure Miyazaki said it was only 30-40 hours of play to complete.
I thought that you could, turn off all your graces and everything, like, to look at it. I don't know, there's little stuff that I haven't went to see, like, I'm pretty sure there's something over here in this corner. I've done, like, all the main bosses, and when I say main bosses, like, bosses where you go and get a big health bar. I did want to check this pond over here, though.
How many boss have you fought in total?
Damn, I don't know. Is there somewhere to look at that? I hate that the dog
No.
just killed me because I'm pretty sure that thing I just killed dropped its spear. Hopefully it's still on the ground over there.
How many weapons have you found?
And it's not on the ground over here. That's fucking bullshit. I wanted to dual wield that fucking spear too. These fucking dogs. Wow, that one's a lot bigger. Yo, you're still alive? Nice combo. Stun locked me. I couldn't even roll. I literally spammed the circle button after he hit me the first time. Like, I was fucking spamming it. I probably clicked it like 15 times in the amount that he threw the 3 swings. And I could not roll away. I was stun locked. That's it. That's all that's over here. Pearl Shield Talisman. Boost all non-physical damage negation while guarding. That's actually pretty nice. That would really help with those boss fights like Radon's second stage and that. Through the wall.
Yo.
Yo, Tony Lasagna, what's going on, man? Ricotta or cottage?
Chilling brutta.
Chillin', chillin' like a villain.
What's the best game DLC you ever played?
What's the best game DLC I've ever played? I don't know. I haven't really gotten a lot of DLCs for many games. Kind of the only DLCs I've gotten for games was like Call of Duty, getting the season pass. Um, Another game I had a DLC for was the Diablo 4, which the DLCs were kind of alright, but not the greatest at the same time. Actually, I would have to say, when I bought my PlayStation 4, I bought it was a Call of Duty World War II bundle. So like the PlayStation 4 came with World War II, and the PlayStation 4 was camo print, and the controller I got with it was camo. Um, I was like, I really loved World War II. Like I loved the multiplayer, and I loved the zombies. And I would have to say the DLCs that came for the zombies map, I really liked those. And I used to play the regular map that came with the game for the zombies. I used to play that with my cousin. She was actually really good at it. She did better than most of my buddies that I met in that game and played the game with. How about you, man? What was your favorite DLC?
I've only bought Souls DLC rolling on the floor laughing.
You've only bought in Souls DLCs? I mean, yeah, well, it's hard to get DLCs for games because, I mean, they don't always turn out right.
Elden Ring's DLC is crazy huge, but if I didn't count that, it's be a tie between Bloodborne and Dark Souls 2.
Between Bloodborne and Dark Souls 2. You ended up getting the Bloodborne DLC? You liked it?
Yay, story-wise it was amazing and all the cool weapons were in the DLC, but it was the second shortest DLC out the Souls games behind Dark.
Damn. And you were saying that Elden Ring is the biggest DLC that Souls has ever came out with?
The Elden Ring DLC map is the size of the Dark Souls 1 map, and it has about the same number of weapons and spells.
Damn.
Yay, and the Dark Souls DLC only has 3 bosses and a handful of weapons.
That's pretty crazy.
I honestly don't remember if it even had any spells.
That's even crazier.
I still haven't played Demon Souls yet.
You haven't played Demon Souls? Have you played Mortal Shell? Mortal Shell is a pretty good game. I don't know if they had a DLC though.
No, I remember watching you play it though.
It was a decent game. I liked it. I wouldn't mind playing it again and going through it.
It's 1000 hours and I'm finally ready to take my smoke of peace and tranquility.
Peace and tranquility.
Do you think you will ever have any kids?
I don't know. I don't want any. How about you, Wireless?
It was a 5-year wait for Souls fans to get Elden Ring and a 2-year wait for Elden Ring fans to get their DLC.
So that
How
means that the
long do
next
you
steps.
think the next wait will be?
Well, it sounds like it's just halving, so it's gonna be 1 year. Honestly, I think for how much this DLC is taking off, or has taken off, and will continue to take off, that they're going to make another one for Elden Ring. Or they could even make an Elden Ring 2 or something.
I really want a Dark Souls 3 remaster. I think it's time.
A Dark Souls 3 remaster? Yeah, I guess that wouldn't be too bad. I know you're really in the Dark Souls 3 and 2 and 1.
Yay man, Dark Souls changed my life.
Dark Souls changed your life. Did you ever think about trying that game I showed you called The Surge?
If I had kids, they would start playing Dark Souls straight out the womb.
One day.
I saw The Surge while looking for games to play while waiting for the DLC, but never downloaded it.
Never downloaded it. The first one is alright, but it's old. It's kind of older, so it's kind of choppy. The second one is actually better. But you remember when I was playing it, you're like, oh, it shows you the direction of the block. I kind of don't like that. I'd rather learn how to do it without the direction of the block. So I thought about it a couple times since then. That's actually like an augment thing that I had in my loadout. So it's a thing that you can find or craft or something along those lines that you can put into your visor type deal in order to alert you to help you with boss fights and stuff like that. So it's not that thing where it showed you the direction to block from isn't like in the game as is. Like you have to find that and get it and use it. So really you could play the game without having the thing showing you how to where to block. But it is a good game and it's got a decent story to it too.
Lol, I think I only said that cause the direction input reminded me of For Honor and For Honor pissed me right off.
And For Honor pissed you right off.
Also, what do you think of Sekiro? I hear everyone swears that's the best FromSoft game.
I've seen some videos on
I never
Sekiro.
played it though cause it's only solo player.
It's only solo player. It looks pretty good. I've seen some videos on it, people playing it. I don't. Sekiro's not a free game though, right?
I remember me and Perry debated whether it was a Souls game or not, and after about 20 minutes we agreed to disagree. No, and it barely goes on sale too.
What, like, you guys debated on if Sekiro was a Souls game?
Yay, Perry says it's Souls, I say it isn't.
Well, when you kill enemies, do you collect, like, runes? Kinda deal? And then when you die, does something
Yay.
show up on the ground? And you have to go back and pick up your runes? And then there's gotta be, like, spots that are, like, graces.
That second part I'm not sure, but it doesn't have summoning or invasions or dark fantasy, which is a staple in the Souls genre.
Yeah, I guess.
I've never played Sekiro though Perry has, so he would be able to answer better.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's still kind of the same lines as a Soul game, just in like a samurai setting type deal, right? Like Neo, have you played the game called Neo and Neo 2? I played the first Neo and it was actually really good, and then I tried playing the second Neo, but the second Neo is like, so when I was playing it and streaming it, this guy joined in and said, Sekiro isn't just a game. Sekiro is a way of life. Sekiro. I'm saying Sekiro. Um, Neo isn't just a game. Neo is a way of life because like you can literally just keep playing and playing and playing, and then I think Neo 2 actually has PvP. I'm not 100% sure, but you can summon people to help you.
PvP is crucial. The first thing I look for when buying a new game, rolling on the floor laughing.
Probably. I'm really surprised that you're not really into like Call of Duty and stuff like that though, because Call of Duty is basically like there's ranked and stuff like that, ranked leagues.
LOL, I played when it first blew up in America, but I was never good at it.
Well, nobody's ever good at Call of Duty when they first start, man. You gotta put time into it to get good at it. I've even put like tons of time into it and I wasn't even good at it. I was more into so
That's why I like sword games, cause they're much slower than bullets, loudly crying face.
Sword games are much slower than bullets. Yeah, I guess.
I was one of those guys that hid in a corner and sprayed at everything I saw back when I played COD.
Well, if you play the zombies, it actually helps you get better at the moving and aiming part. So that's like tip number one. Zombies, actually, to be honest, if you're ever able to get your hands on Call of Duty World War II, I think you would like the storyline to the zombies, like doing the Easter eggs. Because I know you like challenges, you like stuff with a challenge, and doing the Easter eggs in World War II Call of Duty was like a completely different genre and ball game. It was so cool, so fun playing World War II zombies. because it was like zombies based in World War II, right? Like fucking Germany, Nazis, all that shit. And it's just cool because World War II, Call of Duty, like when they had the multiplayer and they were doing like the season pass and the different seasons were coming out with the DLCs and shit, they actually did some really cool history maps and stuff like that.
I'm not much of a challenge seeker. I know Perry plays the Souls games for that reason. Poe, you could be thinking of him.
I thought you liked challenge. I mean, if you play Souls games is literally a challenge in a game. Like everything about Souls game is a challenge.
I originally fell in love with Souls cause of the themes and what they had to say about the world. And then super cool PvP.
Yeah, I guess.
If the Souls and Elden Ring bosses didn't have such cool designs and themes and drop usable weapons, I probably would have left to find a new game.
Yeah, I can feel
Cause
that.
this me bosses are hard as F, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, the DLC bosses is something else, that's for sure. I'm like trying to think of games off the top of my head. Actually, a good game was Generation Zero. That was a pretty alright game.
What are our recent played games on our PS5 page?
Um, how do I how do I check that out? Would that be on the app on my phone?
Yes.
I just got Chivalry 2 in the finals. That Dismantle game I played a while back was alright. No Man's Sky was pretty good. Have you ever played No Man's Sky? It's like a space game. There's a lot of cosmetic stuff, and I'm pretty sure there's like a PvP type deal. You can fight each other if you wanted to. Cyberpunk was pretty good. Cyberpunk 2077.
I did for a little bit, I couldn't get into it.
You couldn't get into it? I liked it. I really liked it.
I remember watching you play to you were trying to help me find the multiplayer stuff.
Yeah, that's right. The Borderlands series were pretty alright. Dying Light, the zombie game, that was pretty alright. There's actually a free game. It's free. It came out. It's called Deathverse. I think. And fuck, what's that game called? So there's a free game called Deathverse. I think you would like it. And then there's another game that the same company made. Once I find it, I'll let you know.
Did you ever play Left 4 Dead or L4D2?
Yeah, I played Left 4 Dead back in the day. I never played the remake.
That's probably my fav zombie game ever.
Was it? Yeah. I hated the witches, the crying witches in the corner.
Did you ever get into the PvP in that game?
No, I never got into the PvP in it.
I wonder if it's still active.
Let It Die. Check out it's a free game. It's called Let It Die, and you have to like grind and grind to level up your weapons, and you have to find different weapons. You go from floor 1 to 50, I think it is, and then from 50 onward is like endless. Like you can go to floor 1,000 if you could make it. But like it's a really good game to Let It Die. I haven't played it in a while, but it's got like its own type of PvP in it. Like you invade other people's bases and you gotta go in and like kill all the defenders. And you can like your defenders are the different characters that you create. So like as you progress in the game, like when you start the game, you're only gonna have 1-star characters, and then once you get to like a certain floor, you'll unlock 2-star characters, and then 3-star characters, 4-star characters, 5-star characters, and then 6-star characters. And there's like shitloads of different armors you can craft. shitloads of different weapons you can craft. And then you can level everything up. And then there's 3 different boss fights, like boss fights. Uh, like storyline boss fights. And then there's 3 um like nightmare boss fights. So like it's like a boss fight that's like on a floor. It has nothing. You don't need to do it to progress through the story. And then there is these I don't know what the names of them are, but like if you go and clear everything, like you kill everything on the whole floor, like including the rats and stuff like walking on the floor, and pick everything up, and you wait like 5 minutes, these like I don't even know what they're called. There's 3 different kinds of them, but they'll spawn and they'll try and kill you, and you can kill them and get their shit.
What did you think of her first chivalry fa?
It was alright.
Just wait till you see 2 level 1000 knights fight each other.
Is it pretty crazy?
I probably have a clip saved on TikTok.
I can't believe max level on that is level 1000.
I know, right? I'll never get that special level 1000 armor. Loudly crying face.
I don't think I'll ever reach level 1,000 in that game. I think I'm only like level 20 something.
The level system is cool to me that cause it's based on playtime, so it really helps you choose your fights.
Okay. I really like the arenas more in the PvP. Oh, my phone's supposed to die.
And the voice lines are all hilarious too.
The voice lines are hilarious. It's fucking hilarious when you see somebody like just slaughter someone and they just start laughing.
How come you like T Arena more?
I don't know, it's just 'cause it's like a 3v3. Most of the arenas I get into too, like if two of your teammates die and there's like two
Also,
people
which one,
left on the other
1v1
team,
or 3v3?
the 3v3. Because like most of the arenas I've gotten into, if both my teammates die and there's two people left on the other team, they do 1v1. One will literally stand in the back.
That doesn't happen as often as I'd like it to. Smiling face with tear.
That doesn't. Well, it doesn't happen all the time. I get a lot of them go and start fucking. They both jump in and start beating the shit out of me. But like majority of the times, I do. Like if there's two people left, they'll let me 1v1. As long as you start off with not jumping in and hitting somebody while they're attacking somebody else, they usually stay doing the same thing.
Have you ever heard of Mordhau?
Have I ever heard of Mordau? No, I don't think so.
It's just like Chivalry 2 with a larger learning curve but less maps and game modes.
Okay.
I couldn't get into though.
Couldn't get into it. I mean, if it has a higher learning curve, I don't think I'd be able to get into it either.
Yea, like in Chivalry, you can still catch a level 800 off guard and win every once in a while.
I feel like that's the same in every game.
In Mord, how if someone's over 100 levels higher than you, you are not winning.
No? So it's like, what, you gain extra strength the higher level you are?
No, it's just the skill set they have from playing so long.
Oh, okay.
And in Mord, how you can't hold block, all blocks have to be timed and all swings are directed by the way you move or body back just using buttons.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds kind of different.
Mordhau has better armor customization, but they also haven't updated their game in years.
Ah, that kind of sucks.
Do you know of any other games similar to those two?
No, not really. I know, I wouldn't mind a game like that. Like a good medieval times game or a sword fighting game.
I heard Kingdom Come Deliverance is a really good knight sword fight game, but I'm pretty sure it's story only.
I think I tried that game and I don't know, it wasn't as great as the videos made it look.
They just released a second game this year. I still probably won't play it though.
Yeah, well, at least wait till like it's free or something and then try it. I don't really buy games very often anymore.
When you get bored of Elden Ring, where will you go next?
I don't know. I was honestly thinking about playing some older game that I had played, but I'm not really entirely sure.
I gotta take my kids on a field trip to a farm tomorrow and I'm really not excited.
You're really not excited about it? I'm sure it'll go easier than you think.
So glad I got next week off to tend to my own life once again.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I wish I could do that.
My group right now is 11 fifth grade kids and one developmentally slow 5th grade kid, and it's really hard to get them to all get along.
Uh, one second.
What do you think is the most difficult age kid to deal with?
Your group right now is 11 fifth grade kids and one developmentally slow fifth grade kid, and it's really hard to get them all to get along. What do you think is the most difficult age kid to deal with? Oh, so like the other 11 kids kind of pick on the other one, is what you're saying? Um, I don't know. I'd say I don't really deal with kids a lot to be able to make a decision on what age group would be the worst. But I would say kids that are like in high school 9, 10, 11, 12 grade kids, because they all think that they're fucking, like around here, they all think that they're the greatest, and they're all wannabe gangsters.
Lowler probably right.
I think if your situation is like I think it is, where the other kids are having a hard time getting along with the one kid, you should try to find something that the one kid is good at and that the other kids aren't, and then it might kind of open their eyes to realize that they're not really all that different. They just have a different way of looking at things.
That's actually a really good idea.
But it's more of like just it's life in a way. Like people, the human race can't get along with different. If there's something that's different from them, then they just have a natural instinct to feel afraid or to feel the need to protect against it. It's been something that's been happening for thousands and thousands of years. Like the biggest example is different races and different colors of skins. It's always been the same thing. And as much as we fight for it to not be, it's just something that's in the nature. But in most of those situations, it takes the eye opener of, well, that person might not be great at everything that I do, but there's something that they are great at that I can't do. Or just tell them all that Namtab's gonna come beat their ass if they don't smarten up. I don't know. It's just there's like a whole bunch of different.
Legally, I'd be ducked.
Legally, I'd be dark. It's just there's a whole bunch of different situations of like stuff, people being different, and a lot of the times it just takes someone to stand up to them before they realize that what they're doing is wrong. But it has to be somebody that they look up to, or like that somebody that has a meaning in their life, kind of deal. It's like one of those things. Like, okay, so um, different situations. Somebody would be like, uh, I don't know, we'd be driving down the road, and there'd be a person on the side of the road doing something stupid, okay? And the person would be like, "Did you see that black guy doing that, and I'm like, well, why does it have to be that black guy? Why can't it just be that guy? You know what I mean? Like I seen the guy doing something stupid. Why does it? Why point out the skin color when it's still just a person? And then over time of me reacting in that way, saying like there's still a person, like you don't have to point out their skin color. It's just that's a person, right? Like, and then over time, that person stops pointing out skin colors. And it's the same thing with your those kids there not getting along with the other kid. It just takes one person to keep telling them like, well, he might be different, but he's still a person. But it would be worth a shot of trying to find something that that kid's good at.
I will most certainly keep that in mind.
Yeah, man, for sure. All right, wireless. It's approaching 11 o'clock, my dude. Think I'm gonna call it a night. Relax for like an hour before I gotta go to sleep. And then I'll be on tomorrow after work. I should be on a little earlier tomorrow though because there's the place we're working at. There's supposed to be a wedding happening at 2, so we have to leave at 2. Wedding happening at 3, so we have to leave at 2. But that's not stopping them from having us bend some stupid shit back at the shop when we get back to the shop.
If we're in tomorrow, I'll be there.
Yeah, man, 100%. I'll be on tomorrow, and I'm gonna start my bow run tomorrow. Gonna get it done.
Catch you next time, man.
Catch you next time, man. Have a good night. Hopefully your trip goes good tomorrow. Later, man.